He was once addicted to drugs, but he had incredible discipline buried deep inside him. The moment he found out his girlfriend was pregnant, he decided to take full responsibility for both her and their unborn child. But instead of accepting him, she told him to stay away. Those words shattered him. That same day, he made a life-changing decision. He would completely transform himself. The very next morning, he walked into a rehabilitation center alone. The rules there were extremely strict. Every new patient had to shave their head to reduce the risk of self-harm. There were no prison walls or locked gates. Anyone could leave whenever they wanted. But he chose to stay. As a newcomer, he had to start from scratch. Slowly, through relentless effort and discipline, he earned everyone's respect. The early days of recovery were brutal. The cravings for drugs felt unbearable. Whenever he felt like giving up, he would look at a photo of his girlfriend and remind himself why he had to keep fighting. The training was just as painful. Years of addiction had left his body weak and broken. Sometimes he would collapse after a short run, coughing up blood. Even the trainers told him to quit and go home. But he refused. No matter how much it hurt, he completed every training session. Day by day, his health improved. He pushed himself harder than ever, training late into the night for the future he dreamed of with his girlfriend and their child. 1 year later, he was a completely different man. His determination had rebuilt both his body and his mind. Later, he got a job at a swimming pool. During his free time, he was allowed to practice swimming. So he taught himself to become a strong swimmer. One day, he traded bottles of water to a homeless man in exchange for an old bicycle. From then on, running, swimming, and cycling became his daily routine. To test how far he had come, he entered a triathlon. The race included an 800-meter swim, a 3-kilometer run, and a 40-kilometer bike ride. When he crossed the finish line, there was almost no one left cheering. But by then, winning or losing no longer mattered, because on that day, he defeated the broken version of himself. Soon after, he received heartbreaking news. His girlfriend had become critically ill and was admitted to the ICU. When he saw her lying in the hospital bed, he was overwhelmed with regret. Before leaving, he gently kissed her forehead. At that moment, he saw his little daughter for the very first time. He stepped forward to hold her, but his girlfriend's father stopped him. He quietly stepped back, believing he had not yet earned the right to be called a father. A few days later, his girlfriend passed away. That tragedy changed him forever. Instead of letting grief destroy him, he turned it into strength. He trained harder than ever, left the rehab center, and began competing in triathlons across the country. Slowly but surely, he started winning championship after championship. He even broke the European triathlon record. His relentless discipline eventually took him to the biggest triathlon competitions in the world. Today, he is an inspiration to people who want to rebuild their lives from rock bottom. Every year, on his girlfriend's birthday, he visits her to honor the promise that changed his life forever. His journey proves one powerful truth. Real change doesn't begin around you, it begins within you.